Hi, I'm Barbara Fox. I'm a corporate SC, and today we're going to upgrade our MCP version from the last version to the next version. I'm upgrading from an older version of 3.0 to a new version. So the first thing I had to do was bring over the files that I needed, and I needed basically these three files: the BPI file, the MCP code, and the Linux code. If we look at the Linux bundle, if you look, you can see that the Linux bundle is large and the MCP code is larger. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to log in as BP admin. So log in as BP admin. I'm going to go to my home directory, and the first thing that I'm going to do is move the current BPI directory to an older BPI directory. Okay, now the next step would be downloading the software, but I did that before we started with this. Okay, so now I'm going to move the software to a new directory. So I'm going to do sudo make dir. You can see what a great typist I am. Sienna loads. All right, so then I did a change the owner to BP admin of that directory. And then I'm going to move the files over here. They're big files. Okay. All right. I moved them to the wrong place. I'm a dope. Okay. Let me just. Okay. I'm going to copy over the new BPI file. All right, and then I'm going to run that. This is going to set up the environment for the install. Okay. Then untar the file, the MCP code. So I have a single host deployment, and I'm not running GR. So that's really what this is going to be. Oops. So CD. Yeah, the hosts file. And then I'm going to put in my IP address. going to change the site IP to be this address too. I'm in a lab, so I'm using a /16. Okay. Now I'm going to go into playbooks groups and edit the all.yaml file and set my license server up. Point to my license server. It's 93. I think I'm going to make like a quick cheat sheet for all this. We have a document, but I think I'm going to make a quick cheat sheet anyway. So now I'm going to set up the users. All right, so it says disabling the geographic redundancy. So I don't usually do this because I don't have geographic redundancy running. So it's documented, but I don't have to do that because I'm not running geographic redundancy. If you are, then yeah, you'll have to follow the steps. Okay, so this says do a BPI upgrade. But now we've renamed that file. So I don't know how that's going to work. That seems silly. Yeah, this doesn't make sense to me. Why did I do a move? Right, so it says the data is an opt Sienna BP2. There isn't snapshots. Okay. So we have a snapshot that we just created, and it's not that huge. Do an upgrade prepare. Let's go back to where I was. Looks like I forgot a step. I forgot to do the, oh no, I'm okay. That was something I would have had to do if I was doing geographical redundancy. So this finished, let's see. So here we did this. Okay. Now we're going to delete core. We're doing this to adjust the memory settings for BPO core. All right, so now we've downloaded. All right, so we can do a check OS version. So we're using 7.2. Okay, so we're gonna do an upgrade prepare. Is that what we did the last one? We did do an upgrade prepare already. All right, so that's not what we're doing. Okay, so first we want to make sure we're running the right Linux core. So we're going to go to op Sienna loads 3.6. We're going to untar the Linux bundle. All right, so now we're going to go into that Linux directory. We're going to run Sienna bundle. Sure. Okay, we're all set. Okay, all right, so now we've run the Linux, we've upgraded to the Linux thing. Okay, so that's when we do the upgrade prepare, but we already did it. Okay, so we're gonna see what the MTU is. So for some reason, they want the MTU to be 1280. So they want us to change it from, I guess it's 1462 here. So we're going to change this from 1462 to 1280. It's 1280, okay. And then we're going to do a container restart. First, we update the container restart policy. Doesn't explain what that is. And then we, see if it restarts it anyway. Okay, and then it wants us to check Nagios. So, oops, this one. Okay, it actually wants me to go to Nagios, so let's do that. Log in. And I need to wait for everything to get to green. So I'm going back on pause. Okay, so everything's green now in the Nagios thing, the Nagios page. So we can go on. Okay, so I'm using the same license, so I don't need to. I'm going to a new version of the same, to a new release of the same version, so I don't need a new license. So I'm going to go on to doing the upgrade. Okay, so let's see how much space I'm using. 6%. I'm guessing that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to do the upgrade. Oh, oops. I was supposed to use that if I was using 45% or more of the space, but since I'm using only 6, I don't need to do that. So let's do this one. See if it's gonna die. Dies within 3 minutes, so I guess we'll gather its facts and figure out if it's gonna keep going. All right, looks like it's going. So I'm going to pause this again. Okay, I went for a walk, but it looks like it took a while. Definitely took a while. Because it was doing this wait for it thing. Uh, so that took a while. All right, so now we've done the upgrade. So I guess the next thing we should do is go check Nagios and make sure uh, everything's up again. So some of it is still coming up. So we'll wait for that. So I will go on pause again. Okay, so that didn't take long. So let's go and log into the device. Okay, that's fine. Just make sure the nodes are synchronized. Okay, this one's actually, these are down. So these guys are all synchronized. So it looks like we're in good shape. Just make sure looks like I was in the wrong Nagios, doesn't it? Oh no, I was the right Nagios, okay. All right, so that looks good. So we can commit the release. Oh, I was supposed to take the ID. Okay, so the ID that we need is right here. So it is 5,000. So we're going to use this command. And all right, so that didn't work. So we're going to change this ID to 5,000. And while that's doing that, we'll go back and check this. So if we go and look at the about here, you see that it's running the EA2 5. So we did upgrade. All right, let's see how this is doing. So it's committing the upgrade. So I'll try to turn this into a video that is actually watchable instead of just rambly. And I'll also create a little cheat sheet thing as well as sending the document that I'm working from. So I'd say all in all, it took me about 3 hours, I think, maybe a little bit longer. But I'm running a single node and I'm not running it in GR mode. So that'll change things too. And we're all set. So we should be fine now with this new release. And our network. All right, good luck. Thanks.